Mr. Singh, in your speech today, you almost made it sound like a Carney win is a foregone conclusion. Do you think the election's over?
Well, I think that there is an important decision for Canadians to make. I think campaigns matter. And I think in this campaign, I want Canadians to know that your vote does matter. And if you want someone to hold government to account, if you want someone that's going to fight to make things happen for working class people, for middle class people, that's what we have done in the past. That's what we have done as a party. And you'll need that now more than ever. There's a lot of big decisions in front of us. Who's going to stand up and say people should be put first? Working class people should be never forgotten. Who's going to defend our public universal health care? Who's going to fight back against Mark Carney's cuts? No party should have all the power. Having New Democrats there and holding government to account will mean that Canadians would be better off.
So if this is going to be a minority parliament, as you are clearly calling for, you have said you would never support Pierre Poilievre, and you are now criticizing what you think Mark Carney will make as cuts. So who would you support in a minority parliament then?
Well, I've laid out our priorities, and I've laid out the things that we're going to fight for. In the next budget, which will be the next big decision, the things that matter to Canadians is that they've got to be able to afford their groceries. They've got to be able to afford a home. They've got to be able to have some relief because the cost of living is so high. And we've laid out a path to do that. And workers have already lost their jobs. Potentially more might lose their job in this trade war. So we need to have protections in place for them. So concretely, what does that mean? I want to see a price cap on food essentials. I want to ban corporations from buying up affordable homes. I want EI, the amount that a worker receives, to be high enough so they can pay their bills, they can pay their mortgage, their rent, and buy their groceries and keep a roof over their head. And right now, that's not the case. Right now, EI only covers, for some workers, less than half of what they make. No worker these days can actually make it with less than half their salary. Maybe 20, 30 years ago, you could have made it by. But now it's not going to, it doesn't work that way. So we need to make sure EI is there for folks.